Yeah, we're back from the intermission. We thought there was a technical difficulty, but it's a new format, and the director really didn't know what was going on, so that's why we stopped real quick. So now we're back. We're going to go another 5 minutes, and then we're out of here. We're going down to the battlefield. So go ahead, Ak.
Okay, yeah. Well, this precept links right in with what's the scripture you had? What the scripture? What was?
Yeah, that was 1 Timothy 1.
Okay.
18 to 20. I still got to read the 20th verse.
Okay, well, I just want to throw this precept because it goes right with, because it's talking about faith. Elder Tahad was breaking it down. This is Galatians 3:1. Getting on Nate again, talking about faith-based Israelites. The Elder Tahad mentioned some faith-based Israelites and Yahweh Shai himself, because it took faith to go up on the cross. Right. Yahweh Shai was in the flesh, right? O foolish Galatians, who have bewitched you, meaning they had demons on them, that you should not obey the truth. That's Nate and them guys, before whose eyes Yahweh Shai have been evidently set forth, crucified among you. This only would I learn of you, received ye the Spirit by the works of the law. Now Nate talking about, look, you got to keep the law. He's a big advocate of that, right? Or by the hearing of faith. See? So it's all about faith. But Nate, now it was a question, right? Now when Paul, are ye so foolish, having begun in the spirit, are ye now made perfect by the flesh? See what I'm saying? So now there's a question. He was saying, so in other words, you guys are saying cast off faith and just keep the law. You just got to keep the law. That's how the Lord is dealing with you. And that's what you did, Nate. Don't he teach that?
Yep, that's right.
You got to keep them laws. So, Nate, man, you fall in the category of them foolish Galatians, man. They started going off. That's why Paul was getting on your goddamn case saying, look, that they had demons on them. So when we say Nate got demons on him, matter of fact, let me read this in the 6th verse, right? Galatians 3:6. Even as Abraham believed the Most High, and it was accounted to him for righteousness. Faith. Belief. It's talking about faith. Abraham had faith. That's why he was ready to kill his son. Because the Most High told him to do it. And because of that, Abraham, the Most High, considered Abraham to be his friend, man. Right. For the Most High to say that, look, this guy is my friend. To be a friend of the Most High. You see what I'm saying? So, Nate, man, you are just the devil, man. You're the devil, man. You're the devil. You of the synagogue of Satan. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. You are a murderer because you know what? You know what? You're a murderer. Yeah. Yohana's a murderer because you know what? The blood of those men that you got following and believing them lies, those men's blood is on your heads. They're going to die and they're going to get put to death because of you. So you murdered them. You might as well have killed them yourself, man.
Yeah, even the guys that he caused to leave the truth.
That's right. Okay. That's right. Lahab is a murderer. Yep. Yeshaya is a murderer because a lot of guys back in the days left the school because of Lahab. Lahab caused a lot of guys to leave. A lot of guys had Lahab, that damn Lahab. So all the men that left Lahab, he's a murderer, man. All them guys that fell out the truth and went back in the world, they left the Israeli school because of Lahab. Yeshaya, a lot of guys left the school because of Yeshaya. You see what I'm saying?
They got to pay for that blood.
You got to pay for the blood. Yasha won. You down there in Atlanta talking about you teaching the gospel. You caused a lot of brothers to fall off too. In particular, the one brother that Gabar, me and Gabar was tight with, Kabar. That brother was going through shit, and you just cast the man off, and he was given under your. You were supposed to be a shepherd. You were supposed to deal with that man and try to build his spirit up. You said, "Fuck that guy, he weak." So you guys are murderers, and the Lord is going to deal with you, man. All right? Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai is going to deal with you, man. You got to answer for that blood, man.
This is
Madden said, "You got to answer."
This is back in 1 Timothy 1:19. Holding faith and a good conscience, which some having put away concerning faith have made shipwreck, of whom is Hymenaeus and Alexander, whom I have delivered unto Satan, that they may learn not to blaspheme.
That's what Paul did, the Apostle Paul. The famous Apostle Paul, he had delivered them unto Satan, that they learn not to blaspheme. Look up the word blaspheme in that book, in that chapter.
That's
Because
first.
what did Esau do? The dragon, didn't they blaspheme the name of the Lord? That's what Nate's doing, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Greek word there for, waiting for it to load up. The Greek word for blaspheme.
Strong's G 987, blasphemeo, blasphemeo.
And it says to speak reproachfully, rail at, revile, culminate, blaspheme. Calumniate, calumniate, blaspheme, to be evil spoken of, revile, rail at. And basically that's what Nate is doing to the truth. And you do that to your teachers too. Like Elder Tahar is one of your teachers, all right? And you made a statement, you said, because some educated Negro think they know the Bible. And everybody knows, well, not everybody, but we know that you're talking about Elder Tahar, beginning with Elder Tahar. So you're speaking reproachfully against the man.
But he doesn't know the Bible. He's a parrot. He was a parrot, man.
Yeah.
He doesn't know the whole Bible. He figured he left and said, let me get to Moses with your asshole and Rahab. I know enough scriptures. I don't need Ariad no more. I don't need the main school no more. But you didn't learn all the scriptures, man. And it's evident right now, man.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ak.
Yeah, to speak reproachfully, rail at, revile. And that all these words describe what you're doing, Nate, to the truth. When you
I got one scripture right here. Give me Hebrews 11:7 on down. You can read the whole chapter, but go to 7.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 11, verse 7. By faith, Noah being warned.
Now, think about it. You faith-based Israelites.
By faith. By faith, hey, you probably can count. There's a whole bunch. The word faith appears in this chapter a whole lot of times. It says, by faith, Noah. By faith, Noah, being warned of the Most High of things not seen as yet, moved with fear, prepared an ark to the saving of his house. And he didn't even see these things that were coming. He just believed the Most High through faith. It says, and became heir.
Was Noah passing out when he was building that ark? Was he passing out tuna fish sandwiches and bowls of crackers and bowls of tomato soup with crackers and whatnot? Huh? He wasn't doing that, right?
By the which he condemned the world and became heir of the righteousness which is by faith. So the heirs of the kingdom are heirs of the kingdom by what? By faith. By faith, Abraham, when he was called to go out into a place which he should after receive for an inheritance, obeyed, and he went out, not knowing whither he went. By faith, he sojourned in the land of promise, as in a strange country, dwelling in tabernacles with Isaac and Jacob, the heirs with him of the same promise. For he looked for a city which hath foundations, whose builder and maker is the Most High. Through faith also Sarah herself received strength to conceive seed, and was delivered of a child when she was past age, because she judged him faithful whom he had promised. Therefore sprang there even of one, and of him as good as dead, so many as the stars of the sky in multitude, and as the sand which is by the seashore innumerable. These all died in faith, not having received the promises, but having seen them afar off, and were persuaded of them, and embraced them, and confessed that they were strangers and pilgrims on the earth. For they that say such things declare plainly that they seek a country, and truly if they had been mindful of that country from whence they came out, they might have had opportunity to have returned. But now they desire a better country, that is in heavenly. Wherefore the Most High is not ashamed to be called their power, for he hath prepared for them a city. By faith Abraham, when he was tried, offered up Isaac, and he that had received the promises offered up his only begotten son, of whom it was said that in Isaac shall thy seed be called. According that accounting that the Most High was able to raise him up even from the dead, from whence also he received him in a figure. By faith, Isaac blessed Jacob and Esau concerning things to come. By faith, Jacob, when he was a dime... Con.
We got it. We got the message, right? You want to read the whole chapter? Read the whole chapter, right? And I mean, what you're doing is not based upon faith, man. It's what you see in front of you and what you want. Like the brother that was down with